Welcome back on part 2 of my Keezer build video. I'm starting this episode with something that I really hate to do. I'm polishing every part of the chest freezer with a grinding machine. And this is the top of the chest freezer, the lid. And I'm removing the dust with some compressed air. As you can see, I did a nice job on grinding this and degreasing the lid and the rest of the chest freezer. And now I'm using a good quality of primer, and that's very important. I finished the lid and now it's time to prime the chest freezer. It goes very easy and this is the result. And the next day I'm preparing the holes for the faucets. I have a total space of 30 centimeters and the middle is 15, of course. This is 15 and 10 centimeters on the left. There is tab number 1 and that's tab number 3. So let's drill the holes, but I didn't drill all the way through it. I just wanted to see the center of the drill and then the other side of the hole. And then you have a nice clean cut on both sides of the collar. Well, a tight fit, as you can see, and these are the holes. So time to do some more polishing with a grinding machine, and it does a great job on the corners too. Alright, let's set this aside, and now it's time to paint the Keezer with black paint. And I'm really happy how this turned out. I did this 3 times and even the cat helped, as you can see. Yeah, bad kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, we have a match. Did you see that footprint? We have a match. Well, it's almost like a mirror. I guess I did a nice job on the painting. And here you can see the slits inside the wood. And I'm going to add the cables. This is the main power cable for the STC. And this is the cable that I'm going to use to switch the freezer on and off, and I'm using some signal wire for the power supply and a LCD display. I use some silicone to secure the wires. It's black, but I promise you, you're not going to see that after it's finished. Here you have a close-up view. It's all coming out of the back. Time to decrease the woodwork, and I paint the color with some pickle. I hope I pronounce it right. It's almost the same color as our furniture. So second time, and I did also a third time. And the cat is helping me out with the wiring again. Bad kitty. And I'm getting the LEDs soldered and in place. Very short cables, but it worked. Removing the glue strip and the aluminium strip. It's a tight fit, but it works. Let's test it. Looks nice, doesn't it? Looks fancy. Getting the soldering done on the LCD display, and I'm temporarily isolating it with a piece of foam like this. And this is fast forward. I added black glue to mount the collar on a chest freezer, and we did it right on top of it, and we didn't need to correct the collar. Putting some weight on it, this is about 36 kilograms. And the day after this I mounted the hinges. They are some pretty strong springs in there, and luckily my girlfriend helped me. I drilled some big screws in it and it worked like a charm. Secured it, and check this out. I also painted the covers of the hinges, so this looks nice on the back too. And this is an overview of all the cables that comes out of the Keezer. This wire runs to the compressor, and this black wire comes from the STC, and it's the switching cable that turns the compressor on and off. This is the main power lead, and this one runs to the STC. It gives the STC the main power. These are the signal cables for the LCD display and the 12-volt power supply, which I'm going to provide in this box. Well, mounted everything together, wired it up. It's time to attach the digital thermostat again. Get the front plate in place. Let's screw it on. And I painted this also black. It was all white, but I changed it because it looks much more better. Well, this is the front. The STC is working correctly. It's still on a 10 minutes compressor delay time, and as you can see here, it's cooling. It's switched on the compressor. All the lights are switched on. And I promise you guys a wiring diagram. This is a very simple diagram of my STC 1000 in combination with my chest freezer. The cooling port is right on the power plug of my chest freezer. Very simple. And I have a video available on my channel how to wire the STC 1000. Please check it out if you haven't already done it. I'm really sorry, but this is the end of part 2. Part 3 is available very soon on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Cheers, and remember, nothing is better than a good homebrew.